Well, now that we've seen it can be pretty particular where those key switches are, and it's important to remember where you've placed them, let's take a look at putting them in manually after the fact. It's great to know that if you're composing, you can just play on a basic horn tone the whole time, and then after the fact decide where you want the articulations to change for how long, all based on just dropping in a simple MIDI note. I've got a solo trumpet up here for a jazz track. Let's do a quick little jazz recording, and I'm going to leave it in the same articulation the whole time. Now, I'm going to go back in and decide where I want things to change around. First thing is let's pay attention to where that articulation is. Where is it located? We'll open up the contact window and have a look. I've got non-vibrato here on C-2. I've got a forte piano crescendo here on D-2. Nothing I really need for the trumpet. But now we'll get into the growl. It might be nice to add a little growl at one point. So that's F-2. We'll remember that. And it'll also be nice to be able to kick on the vibrato at one point, and that looks like it's located at C#-2. All we have to do is decide where we want it to growl and insert an F-2. And of course, we'll want to remember to put a C-2 for the non-vibrato right in the beginning. The first thing I might do is open up this score editor, go down and find a C-2. There it is. And I'll pencil in a note. It doesn't matter what velocity really or what length it is because it's not going to sound. That note is strictly there for a key switch. Now I'm going to scroll over and find out where I want to have it go to the growl, which we said was F-2. Right about there seems like a good place to really get it dirtied up. Let's take a look right there before measure 10, and we're going to pencil in an F-2. Right about there. The articulation will change to growl right there. Now, when I want it to be finished growling, kind of done with him growling there at measure 13. So let's put him back, and this time we'll go to the vibrato sample so that when we hit that long last note, we've got a little bit of vibrato, and that's going to be C#-2. There it is. So you can see where that is in relationship to notes. It's happening right around a note, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Well, we're starting to get into where trumpet can't play anymore. Let's have him end on the B flat there. All right. So now I've got some key switches put in. You can see where they are. Those super low notes popped in. And the articulations should change automatically. Let's see if it goes back to non-vibrato right for the beginning. Yep, nice plain non-vibrato tone. Let's growl here. Now we're done with the growl up here. And we've got that vibrato tone. I might go back in and tweak a couple of those notes in the solo. Some of them are a little funky, but those articulations are great. It switches over, it keeps it interesting, and it sounds realistic. Easy enough to put in after the fact.